that it's worth it. It's worth it. People often criticize, reject, and shame. I hear them calling me names. This faith, it ain't no game. You may disagree, but I hope one day you'll see that it's worth it. It's worth it. Class, study, work, class, study, work, eat, sleep, class, study, work, class, study, work, repeat. The dark storm of depression came and clouded my life. I thought that nobody cared. They couldn't see my strife. I gave God the cold shoulder, didn't know how to pray. I thought that it was over, such a struggle each day, till in the plaza, Psalm 86, 3 a.m. In the midst of the storm, my Savior found me again. People often criticize, reject, and shame. I hear them calling me names. This faith, it ain't no game. You may disagree, but I hope someday you'll see that it's worth it. It's worth it. People often criticize, reject, and shame. I hear them calling me names. This faith, it ain't no game. You may disagree, but I hope one day you'll see that it's worth it. It's worth it. In Orville and Chicago, in Ulaanbaatar, I don't want to be shy, but always speak of my Lord and how He's breaking, remaking me, teaching me how to see what He wants the whole world to be till we see Him again perfectly. I know I may not be just like Peter and Paul, but I want to give my life, preach the gospel to all. There's no greater purpose, though I stumble and fall. Will you pick up your cross and daily follow the call? People often criticize, reject, and shame. I hear them calling me names. This faith, it ain't no game. You may disagree, but I hope one day you'll see that it's worth it. It's worth it. People often criticize, reject, and shame. I hear them calling me names. This faith, it ain't no game. You may disagree, but I hope one day you'll see that it's worth it. It's worth it. Don't be afraid, God is with you. Don't be afraid, He'll give you words. Don't be afraid, no one can harm you. The gospel will go forth. Don't be afraid, God is with you. Don't be afraid, He'll give you words. Don't be afraid, no one can harm you. The gospel will go forth. Don't be afraid, God is with you. Don't be afraid, He'll give you words. Don't be afraid, no one can harm you. The gospel will come forth. Don't be afraid, God is with you. Don't be afraid, He'll give you words. Don't be afraid, no one can harm you. The gospel will come forth. People often criticize, reject, and shame. I hear them calling me names. This faith, it ain't no game. You may disagree, but I hope one day you'll see that it's worth it. It's worth it. Last time, everybody. People often criticize, reject, and shame. I hear them calling me names. This faith, it ain't no game. You may disagree, but I hope one day you'll see that it's worth it. It's worth it.